When you first turn on Michiko and Hatchin, it's like then the episode ends, and I'm sitting there like, huh. And it's strange I can't remember much of anything from it. Yeah, maybe I'll just try another episode. So then you turn on the next one, and the opening's still jamming, but this time you listen to the ending too, and it's fire. Like they got some R&B something, and it's all like. And so once more I sat there like, all right, I got it this time. I think I know what the deal was. The anime was actually just kind of tier, but the distinct character designs and rockin' music distracted me episode after episode somehow. With a premise as simple as two girls traveling the country to find one man, Manglobe as the animation studio, Shinichiro Watanabe producing the music, a lot of the staff who worked on Bebop and Champloo, and a clearly inspired setting with character designs that radiate creativity, it should be one of the best anime that you could ever see, right up there with the likes of like Bebop and Champloo. And I wish that I could make this video praising it for being a forgotten gem, for being some underrated masterpiece that I have uncovered, but it just never managed to pull through. As Michiko and Hatchin travel all across South America, encountering all manners of crime and crookedness, with new characters coming and going every episode, each of them facing their own struggles, I kept waiting for the payoff, for all the talk of gangs, murder, drugs, and exploitation to actually mean something, to give a reason for showing it all to the viewer. But it's like for all the effort that went into designing the characters, taking the time to create a unique soundtrack, they just ended up forgetting to even write the story. None of the side characters offer anything meaningful, nor is there any entertainment to be found in watching them. Even the main duo lack anything of substance, as Michiko just blows hot air, gets beat, and learns nothing, while Hatchin is left to chase after her again and again until the last episode. Even after 22 episodes, after I kept wandering through this anime, hoping for a turning point that would mark a huge improvement in story quality, a moment where the gloves come off and we get that Greenbird type moment, or heck, screw the comparisons, just something to make the interactions worth it, something to solidify the anime's purpose, to give Michiko something, anything to make her a memorable protagonist. But it never came. Out of everyone in the show, Atsuko is the only character that felt like the writers tried to make something meaningful. From her devotion to following the main protagonist, to her rockin' design that outclasses everyone else, and her clear shifts throughout the anime as she takes in all of Michiko's actions and eventually gets fed up with it all. Atsuko is the sole character that someone remembered to actually write a character for, instead of just pouring all the efforts into the design and nothing else. Flashbacks and backstories that go nowhere. Superfluous side stories that add nothing to the characters or their main objective of finding Hiroshi. And no real substance to be found of any sort. Michiko and Hatchin aim to be like Champloo and Bebop, with great designs and inspired music, but then forgot to bring the story. It's the most frustrating type of anime, where it's clear that someone had a vision, that everything was set to make this a classic, that people clearly cared, but then somehow we ended up with a half-baked final product. Even though it never pulled through to become something astounding, I would still highly recommend checking out Michiko and Hatchin, as there's so much potential, so much inspired material, that it's impossible not to feel the passion behind it. It's got enough meat on its bone for around 100 anime, so I'd still recommend looking into it at least. But it didn't manage to live up and leaves an empty feeling, as it could have done something amazing, but just never pulled through somehow.
こぼれそうな星の降る夜に信じたくなる起こらない奇跡僕とあいつの真ん中にいつもいた君の横顔をずっと見ていた君のすぐ隣のベストフレンド僕の胸にしまい込んだ本音もし今ここで伝えたらこの世界は姿を変える神様は信じないだけど星に願いを